may well dominate the international order, but the rest of the world can work together to counteract that power within the safe confines of the United Nations. The results of this balancing act may come down to a compromise, which, as imperfect as it may be, is preferable to go-it-alone solutions. Colleagues, nothing comes from nothing. The politics that have taken us to the current global malaise do not originate in this building at the United Nations here in New York. They come from back home, and they concern all of us. The deep roots of our problems today can be found in economic and social policies that over several decades have generated an unprecedented degree of inequality, insecurity, and social isolation. These ills, dear colleagues, dear friends, have percolated up the political systems of many countries in the form of anger, divisiveness, and confrontation. If we want to strengthen multilateralism and reform the UN for the better, we must begin by revisiting the policies that have characterized the last few decades of globalization, as well as the underlying assumptions of those policies. To start with, colleagues, let's rethink the notion that extreme competition is better at finding solutions to our common problems than thoughtful cooperation. We need a much better balance between the two, within countries as well as globally. Let's rethink the idea that markets are self-regulating are always more effective than governments at delivering for the people. Governments must do a better job at regulating markets consistent with the fundamental human rights. Let's rethink, dear colleagues, the expenditures in human development, particularly education, health, and the environment, not as mere costs, but as investments in the future that create goodwill and trust among the people and their governments the world over. Let's rethink, colleagues, the politics of exclusion and discrimination, particularly against women, youth, and the poor, which make a mockery of democracy in too many countries. Sound decision-making depends on everyone being included and able to participate fully in institutions at all levels.